I'm Jay Porter. I fight for truth, justice, and the right to wear spandex. So folks, I'm going to do something a little different tonight. I'm going to tell you a little story. It's a little bit of a long story, but we'll get there. So in 1980, I started driving cross country from West Virginia with my freshly minted diploma from West Virginia Tech. And I'm going to the Four Corners area of New Mexico where 4 states come together. Centrally freaking located in the middle of nowhere. This is where the hoot owls sleep with the chickens. And it was culture shock. This place was hot. This place was dusty. This place was desolate. There was no vegetation. And worse than that, there were no single women. Even less than that, there were less than 0 single attractive women. You go to the bar on a Saturday night and you see a cowboy get into a fight with a Navajo Indian over who got to dance with an armadillo. Not my favorite place. I lived in the United States. Now we're going to fast forward to 2023. And I had a couple of medical issues. And I had a heart condition. Wasn't that bad, but it was serious. And 2 months later, I got like this bronchial infection. And no, it wasn't COVID, because I caught COVID in Amsterdam. And I'm the only guy that ever went to Amsterdam and got a disease without having any fun. So anyway, folks, I get this little bronchial thing, and in 12 hours, it like freaking body slams me, throws me to the floor. I call like the 𝐏𝐨𝐬𝐵 nurse. They go, what am I going to do? Says, you go down to the emergency room. Outside, I want you to put on your mask, and by the time you get to the admin desk, you're not going to be able to talk or barely breathe. So by the time I walk in, I'm like, and I would have used hand puppets to get into the place, but they let me in. They put me into the emergency room. Now, they're giving me this medication, 𝐾𝐨 medication. They're giving me heart meds. They're giving me antibiotics. Strangely, they put the IV bag on the right-hand side into my left-hand arm. The bag on the left-hand side into my right arm. Then, someone at Kaiser decided to buy their oxygen tubing from Temu. I think it was freaking leftovers fishing lure wire, and they wrapped it around my ears, and it was like an ear tourniquet. I have no idea. And then they're extracting blood. I think they would have used leeches. And every couple of hours, a little nurse goes in, time to take your vitals. Kaiser totally booked up. No rooms available. They had overbooked. I'm up all evening. I'm getting loopy. 2:30 in the morning, the doctor I'd seen walks into the room, does the one kind thing. She turns off the light. And I'm going, this is nice. 15 minutes later, my night shift nurse, who was a mask Nazi, you ain't got your mask on! 8 a.m. the next morning, someone walks in, and I had not slept all night. I'm loopy. I'm ready to swear allegiance to Kim Jong-un. 8 o'clock in the morning, they go, would you like to get in an ambulance and go to Vacaville and be checked in? And I said, a hospital bed? How remarkable, yes. They take me up to Vacaville. They put me in intensive care. And I'm getting good care, but I'm still getting the bloodletting. They're giving me the pee the ocean stuff. I'm still getting, here's your vitals. And you get to a point like that, you know, you're in intensive care, you start to think about your life. And I'm sitting there thinking about all the idiotic, irrational, immoral, illegal, bat-crap crazy stuff I've done in my life. And I'm thinking about, you know, what if I die, what happens when I go see God? And God's going to sit there and go, hey, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, come on over here. Take a look. We got a live one. Hey, Peter, do you have any of those dollar store crowns left in the back? Anyway, kept getting a little better, getting a little better. I'm still extremely tired. And I'm watching TV, the limited amount of channels. I watch every replay on ESPN. Finally, I find something called the Calm channel. And they show waterfalls, they show the ocean, they show puppies playing. But I went to bed watching floating through the cosmos, the stars, the planets, the galaxies. And then I wake up, or I thought I woke up, because I'm looking in front of me and there is a rock mountain. There is a desolate plain. And I went, oh my God, I've died, and I went to New Mexico. And so I had this life-affirming experience because I had a popsicle. Then I knew it was alive. Now the next day, and I'm glad Johnny's here this evening, they had two people came in and did something called a body check on you, on me. And they check you from head to toe for cuts, abrasions, burns, whatever. One member, Team A, men. One member, Team B, woman. That's all I'm going with tonight. We're keeping it simple. And they checked my body. While that's going on, it's a medical procedure. I'm naked, and I do the one thing you do if you've got that erection lasting 4 hours. I think of King Charles. A little while later, a single nurse comes in and has to verify the findings of the previous two people who inspected my body. That's okay. I thought of King Charles again. It's a medical procedure. What the heck? Still later that afternoon, two definite members of Team B came in. Two very young, attractive nurses. And they told me that they were going to be applying ointment to both sides of my groin. So I tried to think of King Charles. Hail Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. The Union Jack went up. I saluted the flag. So later on, that day, I had developed a nice relationship with the nurses there, and the night shift nurse came in. And she said, nice little girl, sweet little girl. And she said, Mr. Porter, I know that can I help you apply your ointment? And I said, no, honey, when I die, I want to go to New Mexico. Thank you, guys.